Well, let's talk about the game, of course. As we mentioned a little bit earlier, none of them really troubled by too many injuries. Perhaps Hawthorn a little bit with Buddy Franklin, their star forward.
Yeah, he's suffered an elbow injury only in the preliminary final, but declared himself fit and ready to go. I don't think there's too many players, as they say at this time of year, that it's 100% fit, but we don't expect too many changes from either side heading in. It's going to be a fascinating matchup. Two vastly different styles of football. I think with Hawthorn, though, there is just so much on the line. I mean, this is their legacy on Saturday afternoon. I mean, they have dominated this era since 2008, where they won the flag as underdogs against Geelong. They went in the red-hot favourites last year against the Swans, and if they were to lose back-to-back grand finals, I think the fallout would be significant.
And just coach Alistair Clarkson probably wouldn't be there if he had to lose on Saturday.
Yeah, and I mean, they've lost 3 games for the entire season. I sort of liken it, and I've spoken to a couple of former Essendon players, where Essendon in 1999, 2000 and 2001 were clearly the best side, won more football games than any other team in the 3 years, and they emerged from those 3 years with 1 premiership when they could have taken 3. So they lost that prelim, didn't they, 99 by 1 point to Carlton, and they were beaten by the Brisbane Lions in 2001. But I know, Paul, you think maybe...
I've been thinking about that period too, and 2001 there was a great game where became famous for Lee Matthews saying, if it bleeds, we can kill it. That was where Brisbane Lions knocked off Essendon late in the season at the Gabba. And then the Lions had this great belief, and they won the next 3 premierships, including 2001, where they were rank underdogs.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, they had a great, and I think that if it bleeds, we can kill it game was very similar to what I saw with Fremantle against Geelong at Kardinia Park a couple of weeks ago. I reckon that they walked out and thought, we can beat anyone,
Yeah, you make
anywhere.
a great point.
Now, I've declared my colours. Tips from you two. Who do you think?
I'm going with the Hawks. I'm going to disagree with you, Bev, so I'm sorry about that.
That's fine.
I just think there could be a 5-minute burst somewhere in those 4 quarters where they might just be able to turn it, and as a result, the Dockers might sort of get a little bit overwhelmed and overawed by the entire experience. But I would love to see the Dockers win it. It's so tough to predict. What do you think, Paul?
Yeah, I'm going to say Fremantle without much confidence, but I reckon that they just might be able to get enough ball back off Hawthorn by pressuring them. And if Hawthorn gets into a situation where it starts to wonder whether it's going to happen, that might be the moment where someone like Pav takes the initiative. So, yeah, maybe by a kick.